Hey everyone, welcome to group break number 475. Today we have the half case of SP Authentic. We chose the box numbers just before the break started while I was kind of getting all the names ready because the break's all filled like literally right at break time. So just took a little bit longer to get to them and apologies for that. But yeah, all right. 3 times on the names, 3 times on the teams. Who you line up with is who you get. As per usual with SP Authentic. And like all our 23-24 products, all Bedard cards are randomed, and then Chicago will also be randomed off at the end of the break. The one caveat to that is that if it's a card that features like 2 players, including Bedard, so say like the Bedard and Korchinski collaborations, or like I think there's a Bedard Fantilli Cooley triple auto. Those cards will go to Chicago. Like Chicago will be involved in the random for those, just because there's multiple players on it. So yeah, it'll make sense. And then evolves will be left, right, middle, and that'll make sense when you see an evolve. So here we go. 3 times on the names, 3 times on the teams. Who you line up with is who you get. Good luck. All right. So here we go. Once, twice, third time. Go over to here. And then go to teams 3 times. So Robert on top, Jeff on the bottom. Let's go ahead and again, Chicago free team. I think this is the best format for 23-24 products. Maybe SP Authentic is the one that you could argue you could have it a straight 32 team shot, just because they're Bedard cards are so few and far between. But once, twice, third time. Edmonton on top, Florida on the bottom. Yeah, all right, here we go. Robert with the Edmonton Oilers, John with the Vegas Golden Knights, Chris with the Chris Bodeny with the New York Rangers, Raymond with the Buffalo Sabres, Chris Ventura with the Sharks, Peter with the Penguins, Eric with the Predators, Kevin with the Devils, Johnny with the Kraken, Marshall with the Stars, Sean with the Wild, that's not bad, Rocky with the Canucks, Steve with the Avs, Terrence with the Flyers, Kyle with the Jets, Edward with the Bruins, Sam with the Bolts, Kyle with the Tampa Bay Lightning, Norm with the Islanders, Amit with the LA Kings, Ryan with the Detroit Red Wings, Norm with the Carolina Hurricanes, Sean, you have the Habs. Hey, you got your Habs. Patty with the Ducks, Brandon with the Senators, Leonard with the Blues, Jean-Francois with the Flames, Harris with the Washington Capitals, Kevin with the Columbus Blue Jackets, Jason with the Coyotes, and Jeff with the Florida Panthers. So there are your teams. All right, you got your Habs. Hopefully they come through for you. You know, the worst that happens is when you like get your team and they don't come through for you. But they should hopefully. They have enough volume at least in this. So all right, you had Habs and Wild. You're back to back there. Wild are honestly not horrible either if you get Brock Faber stuff, so you actually did pretty good on the random. Now it's just what comes out of here, because that is the name of the game with SP Authentic. So, all right, this should be correct. So again, if there are ever any discrepancies between the team viewer and the list that we just pulled up, Rocky, you got the Canucks again. It's kind of funny how frequently people end up with the same team despite being in different spots. Like it's just like it's wild. I actually want to go through one day if I'm ever bored, maybe one weekend, go through and like pull all the names and like who's had what team and breaks and stuff and how many teams people have had. Because I'm sure there's been some people who have been, I know some people have been in like pretty much every single break that we've done. And I wonder if there's ever been like, if there's a team that they've never gotten or if there's a team that they always seem to get, because it feels like that. I don't know sometimes. But all right, here we go. Box 1. Hope for the best. Let's see a Bedard. Every day that goes by, every product that gets opened up, and you see a, by the way, 363 on the box numbers. I see another 1/1 Young Guns Gold Outburst pulled. Like, for example, the Lane Hudson was pulled and sold. It's just like, has a Bedard actually been pulled? You know? But, all right, pack 1. Spectrum of Sebastian Aho. Card of Verhaeghe. So how these work, again, just a quick little refresher here. I need a decoy. Just a quick little refresher on these. At the end of the break, we'll do a left, middle, right. Whatever, if it lands on left, it'd go to the Bolts. Middle would go to the Panthers. Right would go to the Panthers, just because it's the easiest way to do those. And Future Watch of Luke Phillip. This will be in the Chicago random. That is out of focus. Now it's in focus. 1 second. Love a camera that doesn't like to autofocus properly. All right. That's fine. And the trick with SP Authentic this year has just been saving those last 2 packs, because they've generally had the autographs. Aiden McDonough, Henry Thrun for the Sharks, to 199 on the numbered green Future Watch. Nothing like spectacular, but it's a numbered Future Watch, so. And then Vasilevsky on the limited. Yeah, it's definitely very risk reward this year. Pretty much comes down to hitting Bedard. We have a goal. No, we have an autograph for the Minnesota Wild. A little bit of a bummed corner on that guy, but Joel Eriksson-Ek. All right. That corner is not exactly in the best of shape, but it is an on-card autograph that does happen from time to time, so. Eriksson-Ek. Tage Thompson, so Blues, Sabres, and Chandler Stevenson. All right, the autograph being there makes me want to go down the left side here. Ekholm, so Nashville, Edmonton. Oh, this is a double one. So Fantilli on the pageantry, and a Bedard. This is probably, yeah, 110. On the red Future Watch. So that is the first Bedard for the random. It's nothing major, but hey, it's still something. And then the Fantilli, we'll make a second pile just for the same stuff. So we've got 1 Bedard red at least. That's more than what we had in the first case we did. Green collabs of Hurdle and Eklund, Will Cooley and Alex Tuck. Larkin, DeBrincat, Perbix, and Boldy for the Wild. Bolts on the Larkin, DeBrincat, and Perbix is for the, or Perbix is for the Bolts. Yeah, that would make more sense. Words. Svozil on the blue, freshman focus for the Blue Jackets, Middlestat for the Sabres, and Ludwig for the Penguins. Benson on the freshman focus for the Sabres, Kessel, and Beecher for the Bruins. Kessel is for the Blues. We should have 1 more autograph on this side. Hopefully. Oh! Johnny, got your own little box of autographs here. Owen Beck Future Watch autograph for the Habs. You hit both autos with your 2 teams. Congratulations on getting the good part of the box of SP Authentic for yourself. Ridley Gregg and Peltier. And looks like we got a Spectrum here. Brock Faber, also for the Minnesota Wild. So you got, I mean, legitimately, I think you got 3 of the 3 best cards in the entire box. I think the bounty's closed, but I'm not sure. Keller and Cooley for the Yotes, and Safkowski on the limited red for the Habs. So, I mean, box 1 was eh. Beck's not a bad Future Watch autograph to get. Habs, decent player. The Faber Spectrum would have been a little bit better earlier, but it is what it is. All right, 2-2. It's funny how the autographs are always back to back in this. For the St. Louis Blues, this is pretty sick. The inscribed Sign of the Times gold of Torrey Krug, or I guess gold or black. It might be black, with Rocket Man. Torrey Krug 249. That's a cool card. That is a cool card. Is it high valued? No, but it's cool. I like the ink on it. It's really cool. So, and it's for a team that you wouldn't expect to hit. Duchesne. So again, this card would be Colorado, Ottawa, Nashville on the random. Marchand. Really weird how it's Nashville, to be completely honest, because he was Dallas all year last year. Jesper Bratt on the Spectrum, Owen Beck, and Luke Hughes. We'll put the Luke Hughes up there. Is this going to be an autograph? Wyatt Kaiser for Chicago. So that's in the random. Whoever wins Chicago will get the Wyatt Kaiser autograph. So that's a nice little bonus. So there's 2 decent afterthought prizes. Or not afterthought, but Cooley on the freshman focus, Ryan Johnson on the red Future Watch. Heiskanen, Robertson, Rogi Vachon, and Nick Suzuki. Marcia So, again, this will be random. If we do hit an autograph one, that'll be randomed off separately. Rantanen for the Avs, Kelman for the Oats. Just because the autograph ones are super rare and a little bit more high valued. So whenever we hit like a super high valued one, we'll be a little bit more precautious with it. Reinhardt, Denisenko, and Winterton. I forgot Winterton's in this. Peltier on the green freshman focus, Casper, and Lafreniere. His draft class is finally starting to pop off. Byfield's doing really well. He's doing really well. Dewar for the Flames, Peltier for the Flames, Samoskevich for the Panthers. So, nice to see. Let's go with this pack first, because it had the Spectrum last time. So, oh, no, I guessed wrong. Well, Ben Meyers, Sign of the Times for the Avalanche. Is it going to be a 4-auto box? Ben Meyers for the Avs. Collabs of Farabee and Frost for the Flyers, and Crosby for the Penguins. It might not be. Oh, freshman focus of Nestorenko. Future icon of Logan Cooley for the Yotes. It's just had a numbered card in the other slot. So, Cooley on the future icon. I wish these cards had like just a little bit more pizzazz to them, a little bit more foil, and Markstrom on the limited red. Well, Sean, you got the first box of like legitimately, the first box had the Eriksson has a damaged corner, but yeah, the Beck Future Watch autograph and that, and then you got a Faber Spectrum FX, which like you got the 3 best cards out of box 1. So You got an SP Authentic box for the price of 2 boxes, essentially. Or the price of like 2 spots. And Beck's not a bad Future Watch auto to get either, right? So that'd be pretty happy. 2 spots, 2 autographs. I mean, you're generally looking at 8 autographs in the break. So with 2 spots, you're hoping to get one, not guaranteed. Matt Murray, Spectrum of McDavid, and David Gust on the Future Watch. Evolve of Tarasenko, Line on the limited to 99 for the Blue Jackets. Stamkos for the Bolts. All right, that third pack's been an autograph sometimes. Letang, Carlson on the collaborations, Levi for the Sabres, and Gruden for the Penguins. Farrell on the freshman focus, Nurse for the Oilers, JT Miller for the Canucks. Luke Hughes for the Devils, McCarr for the Avs, and Brock Besser for the Canucks. Man, that hit that Jeannot put on him yesterday was garbage. Just garbage. Should be an easy 5-game, like minimum 5-game suspension for hits like that nowadays. Collabs of Kopitar Byfield, nice for the Leafs, and Edvinsson for the Red Wings. Edvinsson's been very, very good lately for them. And Bergeron on the Evolve for the Bruins, Coronado for the Flames, Levi on the red for the Sabres. They have struggled mightily this year. All right. See what we're going to get here. Got something different. Curated signatures to 299 of Peyton Krebs for the Sabres. Those are kind of neat looking. Not the best player to get, even though I've really liked Krebs like in junior and stuff. He just hasn't fully lived up to the hype yet. Cole Gutman, Kaprizov. Get the Future Watch. Oh, another Hab. Sean Farrell for the Habs. I think you're good for the breaks today. 3 Future Watch autographs. Or, well, 2 Future Watch autographs and an extra auto. That's pretty sick. McCann and Fantilli on the red. Thanks, Fantilli. Better than nothing. And last pack here. So this isn't guaranteed to be an autograph. It's probably the Spectrum. Ridley Gregg on the Spectrum Future Watch for the Senators. McKinnon, Rantanen, and Pavelski. Honestly, Owen Beck is like... I think if they had him in the AHL for development rather than the OHL, it would have been better for him. But like, he's solid. Same with Farrell. Like, solid. There is upside there. It's just like, I don't know. They haven't progressed as well as like a lot of people expected them to. But at the end of the day, they're Habs Future Watches, and if you're gonna get a hit from any team, you want Habs. All right, final box of the first half here. Pretty solid. Horvat, Barzell, Konechny, and Brock Faber on the red. Only the one Bedard, but Chicago's got a base Future Watch autograph, so that spot's got some meat to it. Hedman, Sergachev, Mintyukov, and Pettersson. Pettersson kind of looks better. Ask why is what? Sorry, it's just trying to remember what I was talking about. Casper, Hirose, Pospisil for like their development or the OHL stuff. Why he has to be in the OHL. Lacombe? Mintikov to 399. Not bad. Oh, why getting Habs is the best? Getting Habs is the best because Habs cards will all like legitimately any single Habs rookie. The minute they start to do well, spikes more than every single other player in hockey cards. Rupe hints, by the way, for the stars. There is a thing called the Habs tax because every single time, like, if you're to take two players that are literally the exact same, like, carbon copies of each other, and you put them in Montreal and you put them in even Toronto, Vancouver, Chicago, New York, any other place really, especially for the mid-tier guys. I mean, the top tier guys, it also still applies, but just not to the same extent. People will generally spend more on the Habs that have upside than any other player. Miller on the Evolve, Krebs, and Knashko. It has been a thing for a long time. My favorite example of it is Louis LeBlanc and the hype he had. Miralainen for the Senators, Ruse for Chicago, and Brock Nelson for the Islanders. He had an out of 99 rookie patch auto in the cup, and it was almost just like, that is just purely because of Montreal hype. Suitsla Giroux on the blue, Cylinder for the Blue Jackets, Drew Hellison for the Ducks. But yeah, the Habs are tend to sell well. This top pack hasn't been an autograph super often. It's been a Spectrum, so of course it's going to be an autograph here. It's a retro. Atu Ratu on the 2013-14 design for the Islanders. Vinny Desharnais for the Oilers, and Gensel for the Penguins. Man, there is a chance that those were all three current Canucks on their former teams, but Gensel, I don't know if he was ever really going to sign in Vancouver, but you know. This one's always been an autograph as well. Ooh. It's the Mystic Black Future Watch autograph, I think. So we'll go here. Or it's something black at least. Afinaseyev to 9.99 for the Predators on the Future Watch autograph. I'd like to get an inscribed one today. Daniel Gushin on the red freshman focus. Atu Ratu he's fine. Gushin for the Sharks. I don't think he's going to be in Luno for the Ducks. He's fine. I don't know what his actual upside is. Like, I don't think he's going to be a first line type player, but he might be like a solid second liner. So, all right, here we go. Nick Schmaltz for the Coyotes on the update from last year, I think, Mystic Black. That is a sick looking card. For the Coyotes. Yep, update from 22-23. I love these. They're just so cool looking. All right, couple cards left here. Then we got a random to do. Well, we got two randoms to do. We got the Evolves, and we've got the stuff Timo Meier on the Evolve, and Larkin for the Red Wings. All right. Oh, don't worry. I like questions being asked, so I'm just gonna go ahead and move the base cards. You'll put them here. And then we will go ahead and go to Bedard cards. We'll list them out. That's the Future Watch red. And then we'll need a left, right, middle. I don't know why I say it left, right, middle rather than left, middle, right. My brain just breaks with that. list of Bedard cards. Chicago and the Future Watch Red. And then the list of teams. Alrighty, I think we are all set up here. All right, random time. So insert is like anything that's not a base card. So like the limited reds or well, these are parallels because it's a base parallel, but it's like a different. Essentially just a shorter printed base card. Same with the blues are technically a parallel. They're both technically also inserts, but inserts refer to like non-base. Like so, the evolves are a good example where it's like it's not part of the base set. Don't feel embarrassed about that. It's definitely very confusing if like you're not familiar with it at first. So, all right. So 3 times on the evolves, whatever it ends up being is who it'll go to. Once, twice, third time. Right. So it goes to the team on the right. All right. Let's put this down here. So that means I'll show an example after we're done the Bedard random here. But so 3 times. Once, twice, third time. So we got Future Watch Red on top, Chicago on the bottom. Honestly, it probably is about even money on what you want here. If anything, you might want just the Future Watch autograph. So once, twice, third time, St. Louis and Colorado. So St. Louis gets the Future Watch Red, and Colorado gets Chicago. All right. So and just like back to the evolves here 1 second. So for example, they go to the right, which means Timo Meyer goes to the Devils here. If we have another one, it's got more teams, but like the JT Miller would go to the Canucks type of thing. So just kind of simplifies it rather than doing 80 randoms at the end of a break. But all right, recap time in terms of stuff that we got on this break. Overall, it was like fine. We had Faber and Fantilli, red on Fantilli and Spectrum on Faber. Wyatt Kaiser on the Future Watch. Sorry, 1 second. I'm just gonna finish this up quickly, but Mintikov on the blue, Cooley on the Future Icon, and Henry Thrun on the green. We hit a Bedard red. We hit an Afanaseyev Future Watch regular. We actually had a lot of base Future Watches. Ratu on the retro, curated signatures of Krebs, and Sign of the Times of Ben Myers. And we hit Owen Beck, Sean Farrell Future Watch autographs. Not the worst ones to get. Eriksson Ek on the base. The Torrey Krug Rocket Man inscribed Sign of the Times is pretty cool, but I don't know. I'm personally a fan of these Mystic Black Future Watch autographs. They're just super sick. So that's my pick for hit of the break. All right. Up next is 476.